It is Monday night. What is up, people? I am Phil, and this is Everything Spicy. And if you may have realized, didn't do an intro tonight. Not going to do the intro. My intro is outdated. I need to get that thing refreshed with some of my new members and some of the old members that have moved along. Hey, everything happens. Not everybody's got the money to do memberships on all sorts of channels. You know, they got some of their favorite channels. Some, we move on. So we move on. So how are we doing? It's Monday night, man. Monday night, man. Got to do another day work. How was your Thanksgiving, man? How was everybody's Thanksgiving? I know mine was great. We had a lot of the family members here. We had almost 20 people at our house for Thanksgiving. We did have a little mishap. My wife and all of her wonderfulness and always having the food prepared and everything that she always does so wonderfully. Just got the turkey breast started late. It happens, I should have been up. I was up, but I should have been up. I should have been helping. I take partial responsibility of everything not going as smoothly as it should have in that instance. And we just didn't have turkey when the time came. We had plenty of ham. Everybody got plenty of food to eat and all that stuff if you ever had this situation. But the turkey stayed in the crock pot. Actually, it's just a turkey breast. Stayed in the crock pot till almost every bone was gone. And we wound up carving that up to have sandwiches later in the week. So it all worked out. It was all good. So great to see everyone. We got a couple people in the basement. I'm going to go to the chat first and say hi to people in the chat, and then we will cruise right on down to the basement. We got Chrissy came in first. What's up, Chrissy with an asterisk? How you doing? Am I the only? I got to be the only person that calls her Chrissy with an asterisk. Got to be that. So Samantha Lee is in the house. All right, good to see you, Samantha. Kimberly Ferris is in the house. Good, Kimberly. B Wizzles in the house. What's up, Brandon? Good to see you. Oh, is that everybody in there? Oh, we have Eileen from Heartside. What's up, Eileen? Good to see you. Chaddio's here. What's up, Chaddio? Good to see you. New founders. Ingalls family. What's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Pappers from Pappers Country Club's in the house. What's up, Pappers? Good to see you, man. All right. Without further ado, or maybe there'll be some ado, I don't know. And I don't have the intro. I'm not going to put up an intro, even though I got an intro for this person. We're going to just pop these two people right up out of the basement. Not to make anybody sit around. I know I don't want to sit around and talk to myself, so I'm going to bring these two people up out of the basement. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Okay. As we get to look at the bottom of Sam's mug.
Yeah. Hey, nice mug.
Yeah. I gave her a fair warning. How y'all doing?
Good. Doing well.
It's below zero here, but it's nice. It's freezing out.
Yucky. Yeah, we're going to be below freezing tomorrow, but whatever. It's fine.
What'd I do?
Peppers.
I pressed a wrong button. There we go. I was like, uh-oh. I booted myself, pressed the wrong buttons before.
I've done that before, too. Like, oh,
no. Oh. So, yeah, we didn't do a live last Monday. I don't know what it was. I think it was just one of those funky moods where, sometimes when you go to do something, you're like, I don't want to do that this week. I didn't want to do a live last week. I don't know what it was. Sometimes there's just too much going on. You just got to get your mind right. My mind hasn't been right for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a lot of us. I think everybody's kind of losing it. just a little bit.
The voices in my head talk more than my own voice, so they get more and more voices in my head.
I know how that goes.
What's up, Luther? Good to see you, Neil. I say Luther. No, Luther's Neil, but yeah. Good to see you, man. Yeah, and I don't know. I posted on my Facebook. A lot of you are my Facebook friends. I've been having some decent success over on TikTok. So, I've been doing a video almost every single. I'd say I'm at least doing 6 out of 7 days. I'm doing a video. Usually a burn, the whatever I do plus an afterburn video. But I'm usually posting 6-7 videos a day. I wish I could do more. Just with work, and then I can only eat so much hot shit a day. And I don't, I don't like doing them at work. I did one at work a few weeks back, and it's just, think people are used to seeing me here in this environment doing this stuff, and to see me in my work shirt at my desk, and it just didn't seem right. So
Mm-hmm.
won't
You
be
share
doing
the
this.
shorts. You share the shorts here as well, too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that I can edit down to like the one I did last night or day before yesterday. I had this you guys check out the TikTok. I did
Ooh, yeah.
this Fiery Jacks capsaicin chicken. Now this came from the UK. This has got
Oof.
16 million Scoville capsaicin liquid on it. It was hot. It was hot. There were two of them in there. Now they're the size of Doritos, so they aren't quite as big as a Packy chip. So I would say volume-wise, it's as big as those two chips were as big as one Packy chip. But when you take them out of the thing, or first of all, they already look oily.
Mm.
You take them out of the package. I put that thing on my mouth. I expected some crisp to it. It was completely soggy. So they had soaked it with 99.9% pharma grade capsaicin. And that was as hot as any one pepper. I would say easily say that is as hot as a Deadpool pepper, which got me up to like an 8. The only thing with that was it was a different type of burn. It was hard to explain. Like right now I got 3 different types of burns in my head. There's fresh peppers, pepper dust, and then there's this chemically like I got with that. Like you get with some sauces that are extract, you get that like that chemical burn. And that's what that categorized as one of those chemical burns. It was really weird.
Mm. Mm-mm.
If you see me take some yogurt, it's only because I just did a TikTok with a fresh Reaper, and I want to make sure that fresh Reaper in my belly doesn't get the best of me. Matter of fact, I did it with a fresh Reaper, and I chewed up this lovely gum, Carolina Reaper gum balls that my friend Sam over here sent to me. So I can chew gum and eat Reapers at the same time. Thank you for all who doubted me.
Nice.
Oh man. Ooh.
Yeah. Well, they're not chemical burn, but it's chemical, chemical burn in the mouth. But what's up, Metal Music Maniac? Here? Hey, Metal.
No thanks. I couldn't even do one. I did the one and it came right back up.
That one chip, yeah, I remember that. What's up, Joey? What's
he said
happening,
he did
man?
3.
So, yeah, I did it again. You know what I need to do now? As long as since Sam's here, and I've already eaten. Now I really gotta test the gum out by itself. I'm gonna take you guys off to the side here a little bit. But now that I don't have a Reaper in front of me, it does smell like Reaper powder.
So I'd say like I know they're Reaper flavored, but is there anything else you're getting in those?
You got
like
the sweet,
cherry-ish or
you got the sweet from the bubble gum.
Okay, so it's bubble gum. Yeah.
So you can taste the sweet from the bubble gum.
Okay.
Right now, as you hear me grunt, that's a burn from the Reaper in the throat.
Yeah, there's that burn grunt you do.
Jeez.
It's a deep one. Pepper's pure cap, really?
Yeah, this is really more throat because as you chew it with gum and everything else, your mouth is salivating and it's taking all that Reaper powder and shoving it right down the back of my throat. No comment.
It sounded like.
But it's got a nice burn.
Blow a bubble.
I tell you what, I blew a bubble on the TikTok part 2. It wasn't easy after eating a Reaper because when you go to push your tongue through that gum, it like opens up the pores in your tongue when you do that, and it makes the tongue sting even worse.
Hey, Lisa.
I tell you what, this gum though is no joke. I thought a lot of what I was doing, this gum easily.
It's hot.
It's right now. I feel like I'm at like a 4.
You've
But
already
a lot
got
of that
like, yeah.
isn't so much a tongue burn. The tongue does burn.
Your eyes are watering too.
It's what it's doing to the back of my throat.
Oh, oh yeah.
Some hot Reaper gumballs, man. Hey, Mayberry.
Hey, Mayberry.
Mojo T-Bone's asking, hey, Phil, would you have any tips for raising one's own spice tolerance? Or does it not get better as you go higher and higher up the totem pole of spiciness?
It gets better when you know what to expect. When you know how a pepper is going to affect you, it makes all the difference in the world. Wow, this is hotter than I thought it was going to be when I started doing it, because I figured the video I did earlier, this is a lot of throat burn.
Dang.
If you want to raise your tolerance, if you can handle a few habaneros, fresh habaneros, or jalapenos, move up to habaneros. You can handle a few habaneros, then maybe step up to like, a scorpion pepper or something that's not Carolina Reaper heat. Or maybe eat half a Carolina Reaper, or maybe a third of a Carolina Reaper. Once it's always going to burn. Never does it burn. But it's knowing what to expect, how to predict it, and doing the right things to protect your stomach before and after you do something like that. My eyes are watering, trickling down the face. And the big thing is consistency. You take a week off of doing this, and you come back to it, you're not at the same place you were a week later. And that's, that's why I try not to take even days off with doing these videos right now. Because I figure if I take any more than a day off, it messes with my tolerance.
How many other Sonoran spice candies have you tried?
None of them. I want to try to do them with my boys, but I got a feeling that may not happen. All right, so we're gonna blow a bubble so I can spit this crud out.
Hey, JCT.
All right, there you go. And right now, I'll probably take me about 5 minutes for that heat level. I would say, more in the throat than anything else, because a lot of salivating to chew the gum. My throat was every bit of a 6. And I don't think my throat burns that bad with a single Carolina Reaper. The mouth was already as bad. The mouth was only about a 4. But all that saliva and everything, the back of my throat is on fire. But I don't want to do anything about it until it's all come down. What's up, JCT? Joe W, what's up, man? Mayberry. If I missed anybody? I think we got everybody. All right.
That's pretty cool. I'm curious now. Because I know they make other pepper gumballs as well. They don't just make the Reaper.
They have different levels.
Yep, they do.
So whoever was asking about the heat tolerance, Mojo, was it?
Yeah.
They've got different, again, Sonora Spice Company, they got different levels of gumball. Try them. I mean, if you want to jump right to this one, I don't know if you want to jump right to this one. I had a whole one or 2 whole ones. I made my eyes water and my nose run. So if that tells you anything.
Gave you your throat grunt too.
Yeah, I hate throat burn. Throat burn. I hate the gut burn more so than anything else. The gut burn is the number one thing I hate. Throat burn, I don't like because there's really not a whole lot you can do about it. Your tongue salivates, so that extracts the stuff, and it all goes down the back of your throat, and your throat really doesn't salivate, so it just kind of sits there and burns. So look what I found. Look what I found in the basement.
Hey,
Hey.
You find the damnedest thing in the basement, I'll tell you. Oh,
how you doing?
the cat crapped in the corner in the basement again. Yeah.
left a sty there.
Yeah, left the sty laying there. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
There's that sty all over. Quit pointing at him.
At least he didn't try to bury you.
2.0 is retired.
With his Trump wig on.
How are you guys?
doing?
Super.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm going to get a new little paper towel.
Uh-oh.
Well, I try not to cross-contaminate paper towels
Yeah.
so I don't get shit in my eyes. But
No kidding.
I tell you what, the capsaicin winds up in your tear ducts at some point. And I woke up in the middle of the night, my eyes watering, or be in the shower and take a shower, my eyes start burning, and I know it's the shit's in my tear ducts. Yeah, again, we're doing about a pepper. Well, we average over more than a pepper a day because sometimes I do 2 or 3 peppers. But shit. And again, these ones are starting to go bad on me.
Oh, are
I
they?
had these from Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla for 2 weeks now. I mean, how many videos can you do eating a Carolina Reaper? I can do videos eating other peppers I haven't done before and tell the heat level and all that stuff. And let the juices flow, but you're eating the same pepper. That's why I've had to do like the gusher with it. And like, I don't know if you were paying attention earlier.
Turducken?
Yeah. But I took a fresh Reaper and ate 2 of these gumballs.
Oh, I didn't see you do that. Yeah.
I did. Well, I did it on TikTok.
Right.
So that just got posted out there. Matter of fact, let's see. Excuse me. We'll see how that is or isn't taking off. What?
Hi, everybody in the chat, by the way. Hello. I'm not typing tonight.
What is this? Let's see. I don't know if that got posted or not. Oh, yeah, it did. Oh, no, it didn't. It's got no views. So something's. Oh, there it does have views. 640.
Yeah, I saw it.
All right. Yep. 640.
I was going to say, I favorited that thing. I know I did.
I'm surprised that Fiery Jack Chip did so poorly as far as views. I thought it would do a lot better. I watched Nelson do it. He got like 1.5 million out of his. I mean, I do have the one video with 2 million views, so that's, I should be grateful for what I've got, right?
Now, if that could only happen
It's a
on
lot
YouTube,
more than
Right?
a lot more than a
we'd
lot
all
of us,
be up here just.
I could
partying
get you to
hard.
get 300 views on something. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and I do, obviously on YouTube, I do better with the YouTube shorts now than I ever did with any of my videos. I've got one of my shorts, I think, has got over 20,000 views on it. So it's got more views than any one of my real videos I've had up. Well, my one real video that's got the most views is eating the triple X stuff that I got from Spice and Easy. That's the one I got the most views of a regular video. But as far as the shorts, what was it? I can't keep track of all this shit.
Yeah, the shorts do get more views for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know part of it is because they share them out, right? They have to share out the shorts like TikTok has to share out their shorts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my one chip and the Carolina Reaper has 27,000 views in the shorts.
Yeah.
And 2 million on TikTok. So, but I've had some shorts do better than some TikTok videos that I've done. So
2 million, that's pretty good. Congrats.
yeah. That was and it's funny because this, to me, it's not a huge challenge to eat a Carolina Reaper and a Packy one chip.
Mhm.
But people in the TikTok world like Packy chips for some
Yeah.
reason. So
It's something they see in a store, you know.
well, it's
You
also
like the
something-
Packy
And they
chip?
probably look at it and go, ain't happening.
yeah.
Then they go home and they get on TikTok and they go, oh, look at these fools are eating them. Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe yeah. So it's Packy's pretty well known out there. I mention it to people that I would think would know what they are, and they go, "Oh, that comes in a coffin," and oh yeah, you got it, yeah.
Up.
But they'd never eat one.
Yeah, I can't get nobody at work to do one with me.
Boo! I couldn't either. My coworkers be like, no.
Yeah.
Well, only the new people at my
Never
work
doing that
don't
shit
know
again.
what I do. So
Yeah, they're wise to you.
yeah, they are.
They're wise to you. Yeah. I was late getting up here tonight because I had to finish a whole half a pizza I ate.
Oh, you had a
Ooh.
pizza. Okay, good.
Yummy.
Yeah, and I ate half of that 12-inch pizza, so that's pretty good, man. I'm
6
stretching
inches is
that.
pretty good for an old white guy.
Yeah, you betcha. You betcha. Yeah.
Give a
You ought to
shit
see
that
me tear into fried chicken and watermelon. Yeah.
it's cold. It is cold.
Oh man, rice is all dirty.
Yeah, our weather is starting to turn again. Sleet, you know.
Oh, you got some of that?
Yeah, sleet. They're talking
It's okay,
precipitation in the next 2 days,
dog. Tea.
but the temperatures are going to be too high during the day for it to snow. And they're telling us we're going to get quite a bit of snow overnight for 2 nights. Well, not when it's in the upper 30s, low 40s in the day. That's going to
Yeah.
turn to ice. That's all going to be
Yeah.
ice. Damn it.
Good.
Ick.
Mm-hmm.
J Dog, how was the one chip challenge? I've done that one chip challenge so many stinking times over the past 2 months, J Dog. Any combination of 2 chips, 1 chip, a chip in this, a chip in that. But it's all on,
Chrissy?
most of it's on TikTok. Some of it's on shorts.
I don't think they're. What do you have? You don't have too many things. Just you can count them all on one hand, easy. That you've only done once, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, I usually try. Well, I don't want to bore people with to do a Carolina Reaper. I mean, I'll do a fresh Carolina Reaper probably next year when it's season again. But hell, I might do one again because I just ordered a variety of peppers, 25 peppers off of Esty.
Oh.
They have labeled peppers. So some company down in Florida. It's probably some, I don't know, but they sell them off of Esty, and they just shipped today. So where I had run out of peppers and thought I was done with peppers for the year, I should see peppers here within the next few days, and we'll be trying someone else's peppers. Hopefully, hopefully they're fresh picked, because if they're freshly picked, that means I can do my normal thing and I can have them around for 2 or 3 weeks. If they're not freshly picked, then they won't go bad pretty quick. Excuse me, pepper burp. Maybe not. I did start drinking that.
Freaking.
Oh. But I'm actually surprised at how, if anybody wants to try these, I was actually surprised at how hot these things really were.
Those are those gumdrops?
Gumballs.
The gumballs.
Gumballs?
Yeah. They're a little blurry from where you're holding them, but yeah.
Yeah, they're like bubblegum balls.
Yeah. There you go.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's better.
There you go. Nice, clear.
Oh, they're
No.
gumballs. Gumballs.
Orange Spice. Same place that Sam got me those pebbles. Those
Yeah.
Carolina Reaper nerds.
Yeah.
That's okay. So those were from Snorm too.
Yeah. And actually,
okay.
when you got those from me, I also got some of those from B Wizzle at the same time. Remember, I tried to down both tubes the same night? And
Oh,
spilled
yeah.
half of one on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right in front of you. It just went.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Same
I forgot
company.
that. I couldn't tell if it was. I can't remember.
And
if
Miss
it was
Kathy, good to
Snorm
see
or
ya.
something else. Very cool.
We could have used you over well, that was Saturday morning on Mojo's breakfast. You know, he does those Saturday morning breakfasts. We could have used you over there, Phil. The topic of balut came up. And
He's like, nope.
oh
Count me
man,
out.
I
one and
highlighted you that Saturday morning, boy. I told him you had to have been there. You had to see Phil do that. Oh my
Oh
god!
gosh.
And then there was a couple people in the audience that follow us, and they said, "I was there too." Oh no! And then Raven was there.
Mhm.
Raven the Blackbird, Russell. He was there, and he's going, "Oh." He said, I got partway through, and then I couldn't. Oh, he said I was going to throw up. He said I couldn't watch. I was just laughing. He was looking sick, trying to tell people how bad it was. I just, oh god, yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
watch.
Funny.
I see that come up every now and then, and I watch it right up into the part where I pull the little duck head out and show it up on the camera and whatnot, and just the spray that comes out of my mouth, trying to keep from vomiting.
Mhm.
Oh, that was the toughest one I saw you do. You know, that was yeah.
I didn't try to vomit that hard on the surströmming or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
That one just
Yeah.
kept it. Ugh.
You had that hesitation in that I'm gonna hurl a couple times drinking that buttermilk too. Yeah.
Oh God! Don't even bring up buttermilk.
Oh, yeah.
again.
Oh come on, that stuff's so good.
No, it's not.
It's so sweet and creamy.
No. Oh, and I don't know why I went back to that 2 or 3 different times with you. I thought the one time I did it with Sherry McMillan, where she challenged me to eat, what was it, liver and onions and drink a glass of buttermilk. That was the worst.
Yeah, the peanut butter and Miracle Whip sandwich ain't so bad with buttermilk. They go together pretty good.
There you go. Let it out. Let it out.
Oh, but you were a champ there, Phil.
I had to open up my mouth. You mentioned it. And I was like, oh, that sounds disgusting. And when I went over and did it on your channel.
Yeah, you don't just do it on your channel. You would come over and do it on others.
Oh,
too,
yeah.
You know.
Joe W mentioned the clam juice back in the day. I don't ever want to drink clam juice again. That was disgusting too.
I just that clam juice, I still don't see the purpose of it at all. I mean,
and I was the first one to do it in our group. I got the bottle of it. I chugged one, and then it got to be where I was chugging 2 and 3 at a time. And I remember one time I put the challenge out there to see who could drink 3 of them the quickest, and I got 3 down in like 45 seconds. Freaking Sherry McMillan did it in like I think half of that time. It was like, how disgusting! It was. The sodium content on it was up through the roof, and that was for every half ounce.
Yeah.
And we were chugging these 6-ounce bottles of it. It's like, it was at that part of my life, like you could probably just buried me in the ground. I would have been preserved.
I seem to recall that one 6-ounce bottle was like 4 days worth of sodium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. I don't remember if Peppers was doing the clam juice too. I know a lot of us that were hanging out at that time were doing it.
I don't remember. Yeah.
And then, what's his name? I forget what his name. Channel. He did something with the dang pupa larva pupa silkworm thing, and I had to blend this shit together, and that was freaking nasty. I'll stick with the hot stuff, man.
Yeah. The gross challenges. I backed out of several. I just no.
I would too. Yuck.
Yeah, that freaking dumpster cookie thing was like,
yeah. What I named that
the
my video. Yeah, dumpster
fudge, nasty things.
Because that's to me, that's what it was. Is you jumped in a dumpster after they dumped it out, you jump in there with a tablespoon and scrape around the corners, stick it in your mouth. That's what that was about. But,
and it's funny. I've been wanting to do a raw egg again. The shell and all. I haven't done it in a while. I've been thinking about wanting to do that on TikTok. Just see, what the reaction of people because for a period of time I got into doing that, or I was drinking them raw, chewing it, shell and all. At one time, I filled up Das Boot with a dozen, and
Yeah.
it was a dozen or 10, and I drank that, and it's just
Yeah.
oh.
Boy, those were the days, man.
Oh.
You had people in the chat saying, "Don't do it, Phil. Quit eating them raw eggs." Oh my God, he ate it with the shell. Oh yeah, he does. Uh-huh.
Well, we had more. That's the bad part about me. What's up, Shane? I'm like that kid when he gets the attention, he'll do pretty much anything. And that time we're getting a lot of attention.
Yeah.
And I kept doing weirder and weirder and
Weird
stranger
stuff,
and stranger.
yeah. Oh, and all the stuff you would mix in with the raw eggs too. You were putting hot sauce in with them and other things. And it was just getting so out of control. Yeah, Joe W. That Rummy Bear, that's one hot little bear, boy. That sucker's hot.
I still have a couple little nitros sitting around.
Oh, the little nitro I did, and he's hot. There's no doubt about it. He's a hot bugger, but I like the little nitro. I would do another little nitro before I'd ever touch another Rummy Bear. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did my first little nitro about a month or so ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, a guy I work with, found out what I was doing, and he ordered 2 online, and he brought one to work. He said, "Well, it worked." So I did it at work. I think if I watched the video, I want to say it got me to like level 3.
About a 3, because I was at about a 5.
Yeah.
I figured about a
The
5 with the
one I
nitro.
had to chew for freaking ever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got to chew.
I don't know if it was stale or if that's just how they are. But I did have to chew that sucker because again, you don't want to have it halfway chewed up and swallow it because if you start digesting it, those bigger pieces, that can make a belly hurt. So.
Yeah, I know. With mine, it was real rubbery. It was hard to chew.
Yeah,
it was hard to get it to break down because it was just you'd bite it, just get your teeth together, back off, and the damn thing take its own shape back again. It just it's like chewing on a piece of rubber. It wasn't going to go away.
Oh, now I know for whenever I do it.
Yeah, I don't know if I got a stomach of steel. I mean, any of this stuff, if I were to do it on an empty stomach, I'd be in pain and agony.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's just I know how to prep right and do the things. I mean, I'm sure there's some pain I deal with that I don't see as much pain. Like I can feel some stuff going on now that some other people might, freak out over. But I don't know. People say you have a stomach of steel. Well, it's funny. It's funny when I can't eat stuff like quinoa and that tears me up for whatever reason. I don't know. But stupid stuff.
Yeah.
You've also been for years building up your tolerance to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to keep that. You got to keep doing stuff on a daily basis. Your tolerance goes away. I mean, just eating hot Thai food does not keep your tolerance where it was. I mean, I would think that my tolerance back when I ate the 21 Carolina Reapers, I would think my tolerance right then was probably the highest it had ever been. I wouldn't want to try that today. I did 6 Carolina Reapers, I don't know, a month or so ago, and that was all I could handle. My throat was on fire. I was not a happy camper.
I remember when you had slacked off for a while and then you started coming back into doing it. You were saying, "Boy, I lost my tolerance, and I got to try to build that back up."
Well, that's like the 2021 packy chip when I bought like 80 of those things. And I thought I was going to sit down and just plow through those, and realized after the first chip that that was my eyes were too big and that was stupid. I think I could do that without the proper, build myself up to it. So
yeah.
Yeah, I got some stuff going on right now. So I'll keep putting the liquid in my stomach to help.
Yeah. Keep it diluted.
I can't wait to see what happens with the other stuff.
Oh yeah,
I'm curious.
I am too. I want
to be fun to do with somebody. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you can't. You got to do it with somebody. I mean, me eating jalapeno blocks. No one wants to see that. I got some pebbles.
There, yeah, I was trying to look for those. I couldn't find them on Amazon
Habanero
anymore.
ones, Carolina Reaper, Trinidad Squirrel. See, I think the kids, once they get to the habanero, I think that's where they'll be done. I think I'll be doing the other ones by myself, but that's okay. And then they're going to be good to have around. So whenever I do like a parody video or something where I just want to add something.
Yeah.
Because people are in TikTok are weird. Well, a lot of them are young, so.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a younger platform.
You showing something weird. Go watch. I told you. Awkward silence.
Yeah.
Awkward silence.
Just thinking. I need to rebuild up my tolerance for sure. It's been a long time.
Yeah, but you mean you got to be building it for something, right? You got to,
Yeah.
Because again, for a tolerance to build a tolerance, you got to be doing it every day, and then you got to be challenging that tolerance every day. I mean, just eating
that line out,
eating a Reaper every day, gets yourself where your tolerance is Reaper. It's like if you just drink 3 beers every day, that's your new tolerance is 3. Doesn't mean you can drink 6 or 9. I mean, there's a tolerance, and that's where your tolerance. So, yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, it's pushing it above your current tolerance.
Oh yeah.
And that's why every now and then I'll grab out a few peppers out of there, and I'll eat 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 peppers, and one of those times I ate 6 peppers, I wasn't expecting nothing of what I got from those 6 peppers heat wise, and that had me all snotting up and eyes watering like I ate 100 of something. They catch you off guard every now and then, which is good because again I still know what peppers are going to do, mouth wise and how my body's going to react to them. So it's all.
Well, and you got enough history. You know what's coming.
Yeah. Well, this was an unknown. When I did this a couple days ago, I could feel the chemical burn, and I'd already eaten my sandwich, and I'd eaten like half a yogurt, and I ate the other half, and I ate another yogurt on top of that, and I was still feeling some mild discomfort or whatnot, and I had to keep drinking because man, it seemed like it took forever. It's the unknown. It's when you add fear to any of this of fear of the cap cramps.
Yeah.
When you add the fear to it, it makes it worse to you mentally. So again, I wasn't sure capsaicin, because again, this was not capsaicin crystals like a death nut or a tubatera nut. This is actually the liquid that these things were soaked in. So. I kept calling it Captain Jack's, Captain Jack Sparrow instead of Fiery Jacks. I was like, damn it! What's up, sassy? What's up, sassy girl? Oh man! So I just got done watching the Vikings on Hulu. It was one that was on the History Channel all those years ago. I just got done watching the complete series for a third time.
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah, I think I wish I'd grown up.
It's good.
It seems like it'd be very cool. I'm kind of jealous of Anne and where she lives now and all the history behind all of that.
Yeah, and Norway's packed full of history. I mean, that if you were there, you would want to spend months just digging into the history that's available there locally. Yeah, they're pretty proud of their history.
I'm sure they are. They have a lot to be proud of.
Yeah.
What's up, Kirk?
Hey, Kirk.
Hey, good to see you, Tim.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder if they were some of the original settlers over on the United States and not Christopher Columbus. The Vikings movie makes it think that it could have been possible that the way Vikings were going all over.
Well, they've got several documentaries out now that are showing what they consider to have been Norsemen settlements that predate Columbus. So
There you go.
so that it's becoming more accepted that they were the first to discover this continent as non-indigenous, coming over. And it makes sense anyway, because man, they were out there in them stupid oversized canoes on the North Atlantic. Those guys, each one of them had a pair. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
That ocean ain't nothing. You want to be in one of them big old long Viking canoes. And I mean,
Nope.
they didn't care. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep
They're
it
just
going.
Yep.
There's got to be land someplace.
Just keep floating until we get there.
Yeah. There's a lot of areas in the North Atlantic that they've found now through further investigation, historical investigation, that had a lot of Nordic, a lot of Viking influence, but it didn't get memorialized in history because they intermingled with the locals of where they would explore. So they would become an integral part of a community, a village, and within a couple generations, they were all of Viking descent,
Yeah.
I started watching Tulsa King on Paramount Plus with Sylvester Stallone. It's pretty good,
Okay.
you guys. There's only 3 episodes out so far, but they come out every Sunday, and it's a good show. You'd like
I
it.
just got Paramount today. I think $50 for the year, since it was a Cyber Monday deal. I was like, yes, it was worth waiting.
Yeah, you got the annual discount.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't take advantage of anything over the last few days, so really had most everything done come Black Friday. So nothing today.
Yeah.
Just boring shopper.
Bought myself a new TV from Maroon. Time to retire the old 20-inch CRT that I've had for 20 years. And the best deal was a 50-inch, and I'm like, that's gonna be massive in there. It's like a movie theater.
Yeah, I think our biggest is a 47-inch in the living room, and at some point I've got to replace it because it's not a smart TV.
Yeah.
But I can do anything down here on the monitor. Like I said, all of my Hulu, all of my net. I just come down here to my room. I'm all by myself. I'm quiet. I don't have anybody interrupting me. I come down here and watch my shit, pay attention to it, have a couple of pops, and I'm comfortable. So
yeah.
Yeah, I spent all of the summer not this summer, but the one prior. I spent the whole summer watching movies on my cell phone and on my tablet.
Oh yeah.
And when you're all alone, you can have it close up. Yeah, that's does the trick. But I'm spoiled. I got a 65-inch TV, and
Nice.
really pisses me off though. I go to Walmart and I see 65-inch TVs for $389. I paid $998 for mine.
Yep. One I picked up was like $220, and it's smart. It's Fire TV ready, and they're gonna have it activated to my account when I get it. I'm like, done.
Yeah.
Got a nice wall mount for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I know. So I'll probably use my Roku on it more than Amazon Fire, since that's already set up. I just have to disconnect and reconnect.
So my boy that I live with, he says, yeah, I'm going to have to replace my TV eventually here. He says, I'm looking at 80 inches. I'm going, oh, Jesus. So he's out driving truck over the road. I'm in there measuring for an 80-inch TV, and I'm going, yeah, it gives us about 3 inches between the two TVs along that wall.
Nice.
Yeah, you come to our house, it's too big. He's got a 50, it's either a 50 or 55-inch. I got the 65-inch, and those two big TVs are on, and we're doing our own thing on our own TVs.
That's fun. That's awesome.
if you're doing your own thing and you're both gaming, but you can't both be watching different TV shows at the same time.
Oh yeah, we do.
Headphones.
Yeah,
Headphones.
Headphones.
Yeah, or earbuds.
I would be distracted. I'd see some action or something going on the other one, and I'd be distracted.
Now, it all depends. I told them, I said, I can't remember which movie it was that I was going to watch. I said, I'm going to watch this movie now. You do something stupid and lame over there so that it won't draw my attention. Because I've caught myself doing that, Phil, where I'd be watching my movie and it get to it like a slow part, and I glance over at his and it's at a peak moment and I'm glued to his. And then I turn and I go, something's going on in my show, and I'm going, what the hell did I miss?
Oh,
I was watching his shit. Damn it. I told him we need one of those power accordion doors in our living room that we can hit the button like a garage door. And then he's on his side, I'm on my side, when we're watching movies. Well, it happens gaming too. Whoa, Sam
fell off. I thought I did something.
Yeah.
What's up, JV?
Must have touched the wrong button. JV.
I do that down here. I'll be sitting here watching one of my shows, and I want to catch all the dialogue so I don't not miss anything, wondering why someone did something else. And I'll get distracted. I'll see a comment come across my phone, and I'll grab my phone. I'll try to do a quick comment, and then and it's just like, next thing I know, I'm rewinding like 3 minutes of my show, so I get back to where I was. So,
yeah, StreamYard, man, booted me off.
Yeah, well, it booted you off. You didn't press the wrong button. Huh?
No, they're like something went wrong. I'm like, oh,
I had that happen before.
Oh no, shit. Yeah, I'd say something went wrong.
Fix your crap.
Yeah, see, I'll tell Running Water at times to put its closed captions on while I'm playing a video game and he's watching something. So put the closed captions on so I can keep track of what's going on your TV while I'm playing my video game. But if I am just watching a program, don't have that closed caption going. No, I'll leave the room. I don't want that shit. If I can't understand what they're saying, I don't want to watch it. That's like he doesn't get anal like my youngest boy. He watches all this anime stuff, and it's all closed caption because it's all in Japanese, And I tell him, put your headphones on. I don't want to listen to that jabbering while you're reading what you're watching. And I got to sit there and listen to that. Shit. And,
I have kids that are into all that anime crap.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't have thought
Running Water's into it, too. Yeah, I don't. They keep trying to get the old man into it. No, I ain't going there.
I try. I can't.
My one daughter does that silk screening of shirts with all different anime stuff on it. So.
I could understand it if they were making money off of it, but they're spending money on it. It's what they're doing. Yeah.
My son's got all sorts of collectibles and stuff from a bunch of different stuff, and it's just like, hopefully someday he puts all that stuff away in a box and forgets about it, then pulls it out, 30 years later, and it's worth something.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I had done that with some stuff. Boy, shit. I see some of that stuff from the 60s that I had as a kid. Should have never been rough with it. Should have never thrown it out.
Right.
Yeah. I just found 2 big 3-ring binders full of old baseball cards in mint condition. And we looked some of these things up, and I can't believe what they're going for right now.
Baseball cards right now. If you have them, sell them. This is the highest they've been in a long time.
That's what
Where they're right there. I got a bunch in front of me. I'm like, I need to get off my lazy butt one of these weekends and just post like crazy on eBay.
Yep. Because
an attorney of mine years ago, he was big baseball freak, and I got to sit in when he closed a deal on kind of a large batch of baseball cards, $11,000.
Mhm.
He purchased the bats for $11,000, and he said 80% of those cards you'll just give them away or throw them in the yard sale for 20 cents a piece or something. He says, but 20% of them will triple his money. I said, no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he made 28 grand. He got that was the return on it was 28 grand.
My dad
So
sold some of his collection for about that.
yeah.
A couple of years ago. So yeah.
Yeah, this guy's
And then
doing
one
that
of the,
shit.
one of the cards in there now is, I think, is worth like 15 alone. He was like, oh! I was like, hey, well,
Yeah, you waited. You
Whoops,
did
I
it
know,
too soon.
dude.
You should have waited, Dad. Yeah.
There's one of one LeBron rookie autograph, big piece of jersey on it, and something like that, something crazy. And I was like,
Kicking yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go up in the attic and find mine if you're saying they're up because, and again, this wasn't mine. This was over 10 years ago when I was working at the other car dealership. A customer had a bag of baseball cards. Some were in little plastic things and some weren't. And he's like, "Yeah, I don't want these." He says, "You take them." I was like, "What?" I was never a baseball. I never collected that stuff as a kid. And I looked some of them up at the time, and what I was looking up at the time really didn't amount to much. Of course, it was a lot harder 10 years ago to look that stuff up, or 12 or 13 than it is today.
Yeah.
And anything that wasn't worth something then, rookie cards now might be worth something. So I got to find out where the hell I put those and dig them up and
Yeah. You may have like a Jeter rookie card in there or something.
Do the Google search on stuff.
eBay's a good place to check and figure out the values. Oh yeah, that's where I always hit before I sell. I'll try to find like the mid range and then throw it there, and it usually goes like that. I'm like, cool.
Yeah. And the values on any collectible. It's rule number one is scarcity. If they put out 15 million of a card, don't ever count on that sucker ever being worth anything.
Right.
But if they put out 1,500 of them, you better hang on to your card because that puppy's going to be worth some money. I got 2 records from the 1940s, World War II era, the thick 78 speed records. I got 2 records that each one of them are, one's worth $800 because it's cracked. The other one is worth about $1,400 because it's playable. It's not damaged. I mean, for crying out loud.
Oh, what do we got here? Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I had a second cousin. That had a baseball bat signed by Babe. And that was kind of like a family nightmare story. He used it to stir the burn barrel.
The Tom Brady. But you love that one. Tom Brady.
They're all Tom Brady.
Brady. Yeah.
Someone's got a man
Can't
crush.
hear you, Chadio.
Sorry, yeah, they're Tom Brady rookies. And I have, the best base stealer of all time, autograph.
What up, X?
Ricky Henderson. Oh, and something I sniffed, but which adds the value. It's a Kylie Jenner autograph and a Kendall Jenner autograph.
Oh, freaking cool!
Yeah, I need.
Now you just got to get one from Caitlyn Jenner
and Willie. No.
You need Caitlyn Jenner's autograph on Bruce Jenner's Wheaties box.
Oh God! Oh yeah!
Oh, Phil.
That's the collector's item right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
What the hell? Now Chatty fell off.
Too now, yeah. StreamYard's just having fun right now with us. He'll be back.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Good to see you, Axe. How you doing?
Let's just leave him down in the basement.
Something going on StreamYard right now.
Now you got kicked, yeah.
Doing, man?
Got bit by
Raven.
leg.
What's up, Raven?
Yeah, Raven, I told Phil about us talking about him Saturday morning about the balut. Don't get sick. I hope you weren't not eating right now, Raven.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Friday. That's right. It was messing up on JVs on Friday pretty bad. StreamYard.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I didn't have any issues earlier when I went live.
And I always
It's been
expect to
doing
have problems here with, right now I've got 2 kids, gaming, live gaming. My wife is usually up on her phone, watching, YouTube shorts and stuff. She doesn't have TikTok, but she's got YouTube shorts, so she watches a lot of that stuff.
Usually, what's on TikTok ends up on YouTube Shorts anyway.
Yeah, or vice versa.
What I've been trying
Yeah.
to do, because I
got it.
record everything and then edit it on Splice, what I've been trying to do is take it and then not take the TikTok and edit it, but take the Splice one and edit, so it doesn't say TikTok on my shorts. Or now I'm trying to do my Instagram ones and not have the TikTok on there. But it doesn't seem to matter on the Instagram one. Someone's saying, well, if your thing says TikTok on Instagram doesn't share them. Instagram doesn't share anything that I seem to do. It seems that the only people that see are my friends like you guys that are on Instagram.
That's what I'm getting anymore on Instagram
Holy
too.
shit, Batman.
Uh-oh.
Taylor.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Holy
How you
shit,
been?
Batman.
Hello.
She
How you
stopped
doing,
in one
girl?
of my streams about a little over a week ago. It was so good to see her.
Nice.
Miss you, my friend.
That's awesome.
Talking about the good old days, doing the hot stuff, boy.
And Pilo was right in the middle of all that stuff, doing all the hot stuff with us. She was one of the ones
She was.
when we did
yeah.
the
That's
toe of
awesome.
Satan.
The toe of
Where we-
Satan.
Oh,
where we
God.
went like she went like 2 hours with 2 toes of Satan in her mouth. She,
Yeah.
Holy crap.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I wouldn't
It
even
was
do
me.
one.
Yeah, it was me, her, Sherry, who was it? God, what was the other guy's name?
I'm trying to remember who all was on that.
This was the guy that doesn't normally come on, normally in the chat. I can't think of his name.
Yeah.
But he actually got right on there and sucked on those son of a bitches instead of just leaving them in his mouth and letting them. He went right through them. It's like, holy
He
shit.
plowed right through them. Yeah.
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 I can't think of his name. I haven't seen
Me
him in a
either.
while.
Nice to meet you, Pilo.
Which was it, Brad?
No, his channel name is not his name. I forget what it was.
Right.
Texas Hotspot?
No.
Was it
No.
no? Okay.
Yeah, you got to go back older than that.
Well before me.
okay. Oh, shite.
But yeah,
Back when I was young, Sam, you gotta go in the basement, way in the left corner,
and
bring
actually,
a duster with you.
I believe Dojo and
Dojo was
that
there.
UK, the chick from the UK was on there with us at the very beginning.
Yeah.
What was her
Lisa.
name? Dark haired.
Loopy Lisa? Loopy
No.
Lisa? No.
Laura Leah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Laura Leah.
Yeah, because I think her and Dojo hooked up so they could do it together.
Right.
And so we, like I said, we started off, and again, Dojo and Laura Leah didn't make it very long. So I think it wound up being like me, Pilo, Sherry, and with the one other person I just cannot.
That other guy, I don't remember. He was down in
Peppers.
that left hand, that corner of the panel.
Yep.
Peppers
I remember keeping
used
an
to
eye
do
on
it.
it.
Did
He was
Peppers
just-
do it with it? Was Peppers on that
Peppers
one
used
with
to
us?
do it. He might have.
I know he used to do it, but I don't know if he was on that
It wasn't, but it wasn't Peppers. This is the guy that I think I've only seen him maybe 3 times on a panel
Yeah.
total.
I'm thinking it's like an animal like gator, but it wasn't gator.
Yeah.
Damn it, my mind is going now. I'm churning trying to think of it.
Now I'm going to want to go back and look at the video.
Because you wouldn't
Yeah,
know his
you're
real
driving
name
me nuts too.
because
Yeah.
he never
Figure
told
it
us
out.
his real name.
Well,
Right.
shite.
And I have to go back and look at the original video and
That's like, yeah, it could be anybody with all that.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
I'm trying to like, if there's a way you can narrow it down.
yeah. And that's it. I'm sitting here, 1,000 names running through my head, and it's just
Yeah.
like, nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. Nope, that ain't it. Nope, no. Yeah, we meet so many people on here that
I know.
I'm amazed we remember as many as we do.
I'm thinking like
trying to think.
alligator or gator, something like that is in my. I don't know why it's stuck in my head.
It's crazy.
There was a gator, but I don't think he ever came up here. Did he?
No.
Gemma. Maybe
Googling.
Gemma will know. Hey, Gemma.
There it is. Fragacuda.
Fragacuda, there you go.
There,
That's
okay.
it.
Oh, I would have
Fragacuda.
never
Yep.
remembered that.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's who it was. Yep.
It was
I
called
do
the
remember
suck off.
him though. Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
I
it
would
was
not
the
have
suck
guessed
off.
that one.
Oh, those were the days. Hey, Gemma,
Okay.
sweetie.
Hey, Gemma.
Oh,
Yeah, I
God.
probably never would have
Fragacuda.
thought.
Oh, no shit. Oh, my God. Memories. Yeah. God almighty.
And Ann was on.
Shows you how
Ann
long
watched
we've been
us.
on here together.
Yeah. And I was going to say, wasn't Ann kind of babysitting
Oh,
on panel?
yeah, blonde
Yeah.
Ann. Blonde
Yeah,
Ann.
blonde and
Yeah, the blonde
Aw.
Ann.
yeah.
Yeah, Gemma.
I keep having to change my song. She changed her hair color.
Oh yeah, and that's it. Is
Oh, yeah,
with-
I've heard that.
with-
Yeah.
but then it was like, hey, the season's changing. What color is she going to be? You were just anticipating the next color,
Yeah.
and that
I'm
was
one to
back in the
talk,
day
though.
when she'd say, "Sty, you want to do a private StreamYard?" Yeah, sure. Get on there, and she'd go, and I'd go, "Whoa, check your hair out." She'd go, "I think Bill's going to be pissed off."
That's funny.
Oh, my
Oh, there's
God.
Oh,
a
look
panel.
at her. There it is.
Oh,
Her blonde
really?
hair.
Huh?
Look at that blonde
Yes.
hair.
Look
So
at
do you
Beulah.
just
Look at Beulah with those two in her mouth. Oh my
It
God.
worse when you suck on it, or if you have to leave it in your mouth. I don't know.
I like that pink hat. Thank you, Pilo. That is funny. God,
Tell me
it's been
about the good
so
The
old
toll of
long.
Satan
days.
did just me.
Who said, hey, Who kind of? Well, Shane said, hey, Connie. That was actually my daughter, Ashlyn.
Wow.
Wow.
Man,
Talk
y'all
about
look so young. You look so young.
such a long time ago.
Yeah, like 3 years ago. Big, yeah, I was so young 3 years ago, right?
I
No shit.
look longer ago
I
than
know,
that,
but
I forgot he changed his background and everything, and that's when I see like the older stuff. I'm like, how long ago was this? It's like 6 months. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's about right.
it's just nuts what a couple years will do, you know?
Oh, no kidding.
Like it's
No.
it's crazy.
What's really funny is when you go back to when your very first live streams, like your first 1 to 4 live streams, and you look at them and you go, holy shit, why did anybody watch? Why did they even watch?
That's all my gaming content. Like, how did I even get to like 350 subs?
I remember when I would first start going live, Sherry would be live and we'd all be in the chat, or this person would be live and we'd all be in the chat talking to one another, but we couldn't actually see one another. We could see the main person, but when we got StreamYard, or I think it was StreamYard came out, and I got monetized or went live or whatever it was, and we could put all 6 of us on the screen at once. I tell you, the first week that we did that, man, it was like, nonstop laughter for hours at a time.
Hours, yes.
It was so much.
Yeah.
It was so disappointing when some of those friendships deteriorated. So
Yeah, I know how it goes.
I think back, I can remember some of those streams we had at the end of the night. my gut would hurt so bad from laughing so
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
that I couldn't even fall asleep. I mean, it's just like, oh my God, do I hurt? Because you'd laugh so hard.
Cheeks all cramped up. And
Yeah, people
That's
going, all right, we gotta quit. I can't,
Yeah.
mouth
I
hurts,
know.
my cheeks
I
hurt.
remember that.
I can remember going to bed at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, having to get up, just a few hours later to go to work and thinking, man, I got to get some sleep one of these nights,
Yeah.
Yep.
And we were doing it way too often. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
But we're just enjoying each other's company, though.
Yeah,
still,
that's it.
I was live 5 nights a week. I was live the other 2 nights. So either me or Sty was live every night.
Yeah.
It's just like in real life. Like if you hang out with your friend too much a little bit, you got to take a break or
You got to break away. You got to just say,
and then you
don't want
eventually
to, but I
group
have
back.
to.
Yeah. You
It's
group
the
back
old,
up,
it's a love-hate
come back
situation, I'd love to stick around, but I'm going to hate myself if I do. I got to go. I got to get out of here.
Well, that's me anymore with, cutting things short is just like, I got to, because I got to be, I got to be highly functional at my job, and it's benefited me the last couple of years being highly functional at my job. So
I see, and me, I figure after Christmas, starting about the first of the year, I'm going to do a lot more streams throughout the week, random streams and stuff, because I have the time. But I got to watch it because no matter what, I was only going to do 2 hours this Sunday, last night. What do we go? Over 3 hours, 3.5 hours or so. But it was the week before that was ridiculous. 7 hours. I haven't done a 7-hour stream since my 8-hour stream a year ago, Christmas. Wow. I mean, and we went at it for 7 hours, and I could have gone for another hour or two, but I had to just discipline myself and say, no, guys, we got to go. We got to go. It's been 7 hours. Got to go.
Yep.
But yeah, we were terrible, all of us. I mean, about
we sat there for quite a while.
It was like a new toy for us, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think that was
there's our buddies that used to hang out with us all the time. What's up, Gemma?
Yeah.
I know. I haven't seen Miss Gemma in a bit.
Too.
Oh, I get to see her every Sunday.
I have to meander over there one of these Sundays for sure.
Yeah. She comes and hangs out at the Sty Shack Sunday afternoons. I
may have to meander over there. Yeah, hang out with y'all.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. I tell everybody, I get it. Sometimes there's a good football game. You just think, no, you know.
I'd have it up anyways, just on my other screen over here.
Oh, but you got some of those people where, I mean, if there's a fly somewhere in the house during their ball game, they're ballistic about it.
Oh, no,
nothing.
I keep it contained. Like, I was watching the hockey game earlier. My team beat Buffalo in overtime. That's why I was just like that real quick.
I don't know.
That's all you get from me. It's just like that. And just something subtle, something quick. It's like, all right.
Yeah. She might be playing video games.
Yeah, I did see her on before I came up here. I don't know what she was playing.
She's messaged me a couple times since we've been talking.
Me too.
Yeah. So
I miss that gal. Miss that girlie.
She keeps an eye on what's going on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She pops by me as well, says hello, and
yeah, I see a few. I've got a few of my YouTube buddies on PlayStation, friended on PlayStation, so I can see when they're playing. They can see when I'm playing.
Oh, that's how it is with Steam on the computer. It's like, oh, I know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Know where to find you later.
That's it.
I don't know. That's where most of the people are now. Most of like Jimmy and all those guys, they're all over there playing video games and stuff while I'm working. And even when I come home to do my stuff, I know that's what they're all doing now. They don't go live anymore. So it's just like
they're over on Twitch.
We missed you too, Pilo. Oh,
I'm
Jimmy does.
I'm over there with them every once in a while.
Jimmy does some live.
Yeah, he does
his
his
art
art.
still, yeah.
his art
Groovy dropped a
lives and
video
stuff.
today, so Groovy's said about once a week or so keep doing stuff, videos, premieres.
Yeah, Pilo, we all miss you a bunch. Bunches.
Mhm.
Here's hugs back at you, girl. Yeah. Yeah. Pilo and I went on a good drunk one night. Well, I should say Pilo had a pretty good night out. I should have quit. I should have quit while I was ahead. Yeah. I don't do that anymore. I don't know. I don't drink on YouTube anymore. Don't go there, Sty.
Yeah. You can drink on
I don't
YouTube.
see
You
any
don't get drunk
content,
on
but
YouTube.
Well, that's
I
the
dropped
problem.
Pilo Sib.
I don't drink just because it tastes good, and I'll just sip it for 2 hours. Now, come on, let's drink.
Good for you, Pilo.
Oh, she quit drinking. Good for you,
Good
girl.
for you.
Good for you. I did too. I haven't had any alcohol in a year, so.
Oh,
That's
me
awesome.
too, Pilo. Congrats. That's
I hope.
awesome.
Yep.
I quit
If you
also.
if you can quit any of these vices, man, that's I give you all the credit in the world. I don't ever call anybody a quitter on this. If you quit smoking, you can quit drinking, you can quit fornicating, you can quit. I mean, not fornicating, but if you can quit any of that stuff, then
Bill, don't make promises you can't keep.
I figured I could say fornicating because Chadio had his headset off.
My ears!
Chadio can't remember the last time he fornicated.
Oh boy!
Who was even in office? No, I'm just kidding.
That's awesome, Pilo. 2
2
years.
years, Pilo. Good for
What's
you,
up,
girl.
goddamn bacon?
Congrats, Pilo. That's awesome.
Hey, bacon.
Yeah, isn't
That's
it?
amazing.
That's great.
Yes,
I went a
it
year and a
is.
half, so but
Yeah.
part of it was forced. So it's not as good when you go that period of time, and part of that time was like court ordered. So
Oh, no.
I have doctors ask me, how many times over the last 50 years have you tried to quit smoking? Once. And they go, well, what about all these hospital stays you've had for a week or
Hey, Mark.
more? They didn't let you smoke. And I said, I didn't quit. They just wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
right?
I mean, that doesn't mean I quit.
Mhm.
So what? I wasn't able to smoke for 2-3 weeks. That doesn't mean I quit. It just means I was waiting until I could again, because
Right.
I never really quit. When you're ordered to quit, yeah, that's not you quitting. That's you're being forced.
Yeah.
When you quit
Yeah.
something, you know it's ready, and you do it for you. You don't do it for anybody else. You
Exactly.
do it for you. When you do it for someone else, the chances are you'll go back to doing it. You do it if you do it for yourself, or you do it because you want to do it. That's how it sticks. So
Yeah, it's got to be your choice.
Yep.
Otherwise, it won't fly.
Yeah, most Sundays I don't drink, and I'm a Broncos fan. It gets really hard at times.
yeah,
Bill knows. He's a Lions fan. He knows what I'm saying.
right.
But I plan on going as long as I can in January.
Although the Lions have done good their last 4 games, they just barely lost to the Buffalo Bills last week, and they won their 3 previous games. And how about those? How about the Wolverines?
I was talking a little shit to Joey about that.
They laid the smackdown on Ohio State the second half of Saturday's game, man, 45-23, and they were down by 3 at halftime.
Mm-hmm.
I could not believe that. Not in a million years would I ever bet that they would have beat Ohio State by 22 points.
Mm-hmm.
You could have laid whatever odds out there. I wouldn't have bet $1, 100 to 1. I wouldn't have bet $1 that they'd have beat Ohio State by 22 points.
Well, it's a great shot. I mean, they probably are in a wild card spot right now. They're just waiting for the Eagles to falter at the end of the season like they usually do.
I don't
I
think
wish the
Eagles
Packers
won.
would have showed up for a few games.
I looked at the Eagles' schedule, and so far they played medium. They haven't played any they haven't. I don't think they haven't played the Chiefs. They haven't played the Bills or Vikings. So the Bears. There you go.
Yeah, but you know what? They're all games. You got to beat them. Any given Sunday or Saturday in Michigan State, any team can beat any team.
That's
all
it.
All my college teams suck this year.
Yeah, at least we got Michigan. We don't, Michigan State sucks, but at least we got Michigan football. Everyone can, and it's funny because it's always been Michigan football. Even when Michigan State's been good these last 10+ years, it's always been Michigan football because the Lions have never really had a great team. So your football fans are going to gravitate towards the best team you got, whether it's college or pro. And Michigan has always been the team that would start off the beginning of the season. As I remember, as a teenager or even, when I first got married and I was in my 20s, Michigan was always ranked somewhere in the top 5 teams at the beginning of the season. And it was just a matter of whether they were going to lose 1 or 2 games that season,
Yeah. One of my teams is ranked, third worst in D1? That's University of Colorado. They're absolute garbage.
Oh, wow.
Buffalo has had a chance to potentially clinch a bowl, and they dropped 3 straight games at 5-1. They had 5 wins, and now they're like 5-6, and they have their makeup game against Akron on Friday. I'm like, you better win. You better win. Even if you go to the toilet bowl, you better win.
I'd love to see Michigan go to the national championship game, but I'm always afraid that they won't show up. That's the sad part about Big Ten teams. They seem to get to a point. It seems like whenever they play the SEC, and I'm a Big Ten fan, it seems like whenever it's like a different caliber of team. Like we're a ground and pound type conference, and the SEC is more of a run and gun type. And it seems like that works better against us, and we can't. I don't know.
Yeah. Michigan's in the Final Four, though, right? I mean, the final.
We're number 2 right now.
That's what I thought, behind Georgia and USC's there, and
we got to play Purdue, which we're actually quite a favorite against Purdue.
Oh, that's right.
For the Big Ten championship because we have championship games now in the Big Ten. I'm glad they call it East and West now because they started off with leaders and legends were the 2 different.
It's awful.
And nobody knew who was what, and it's like, can you guys just come up with something simpler for the people, man?
Yeah.
Leaders and legends.
Idiots.
And it's almost as if you should put Michigan and Ohio State, but you can't because we have to have the last, that last game of the season. It's almost like you should have Michigan and Ohio State in 2 different conferences. That way they can have a chance to meet in the playoffs. But they want to always play the last game of the season. So
yeah.
Dude. Was it Devin Howard? Desmond Howard. It was Desmond Howard. So I can remember one of the games I lost. I've only bet on 2 football games in my life, and this was back when I was in my 20s. And one was Michigan versus Colorado, and that's when Cordell Stewart threw that bomb to Michael Westbrook in the end zone and beat Michigan. And then that same year, Green Bay was like a shoo-in against, I think it was the Denver Broncos. And I took Green Bay, and of course, Denver beat the shit out of.
Oh, yeah, that was 98. That was 98. Yeah, I remember that.
I bet on both of those games. Awesome. I bet on sure things and lost both times. I said, you know what? I'm not meant to be a betting man. I just,
That's it.
I bet through a guy that I worked with, through a bookie, and lost both of them. I was like, I just don't like giving someone else my money. That's why I don't go and gamble. I don't go to casinos or anything else.
Yeah, gambling is a science, and if you don't have that science down pat, you will not come up. The house always comes out ahead. Yep. Why do you think casinos are so big and beautiful? It's because they're taking everybody's money to make them that way.
That's why, like, if you get lucky, walk away. Take
Mhm.
what you win and go.
When we go on a
Yes.
cruise, when we go on a cruise,
Don't count on that big win. Take those nice little wins. I'd go to the casino. I haven't for probably 3-4 years
Mhm.
been going to our casinos here, but my ex-wife, she'll vouch for it.
Yeah.
At least once a month, I'd say, well, on a Saturday, I'd say I'm heading to the casino, and I go to the casino. I'd walk that floor, and I'd calculate my odds, and I'd drop myself on a certain part of the floor, and I'd play, and I'd come home with anywhere from $800 to $1,600.
Jeez.
But I'd walk in the door with $40.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't walk in that casino door with any more than I was willing to give away.
right?
And
And if you give it
people
away,
walk in there and they got a debit card in their wallet, they got more cash than they're willing to spend. And guess what? The cash is gone, the debit card's maxed out, and they're pissed off because they keep playing. No. You hit a win, and if it puts you ahead, take it and get the hell out of it.
right?
And come back another day. Because if you come back 5 times and you won $50 or $100 each time, hey, you're $500 ahead in a month. But if you sat there all night, you could spend $500 to go home broke.
Right.
Yep.
You know?
Last time I went, gosh, this was 2008. I went with $60, and I was up to 600. And once it hit 525, cashed out. Walked up to my girlfriend at the time and said, "Hey, look." She's like, "What?" I said, "Rent for this month."
Good night, MJS.
You know,
Good
Right.
night, MJ.
good MJS.
One of
Yeah,
my
I was like,
one of my
that's
rules
never
when I
been
go
a
in the
spot.
casino is whatever I put in my pocket for my play money.
Mm-hmm.
I go in, I play that, I hit. If it exceeds the play money, I pull the play money out that goes in my wallet, don't go in my pocket, and I play with the winnings. And then if I hit again, then I cash out, go home.
Yeah.
Because I'll play with the house's money. I don't want to play with mine. Once I get to my money again, I'm taking it and I'll play with what's left over, the house's money.
Yeah. When we go on our cruises, there's always a casino on the cruise ship.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh,
and
yeah.
again, I'm always intimidated by blackjack and how quick people do, and do playing wrong and whatnot. So I'll just always go to a slot machine,
Yeah.
and I go down there, $20 in quarters.
Mhm.
When it's gone, it's gone. But if I get to a point where I made $10-$20 on that, I'll cash out and I'm done. I got my fix. I got my, whether it was a half. I think the last time I went and I was down there, I don't think I was down there for any more than 15 minutes on a slot machine, and I wasn't sure what this slot machine was doing. There were lights going off everywhere, and this
Whistles,
and
bells.
that.
Yep.
And of course, you don't put quarters in. You put your money in. You get credits, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's not like it used to be. And once I got up to I think I started off with $10, and once I got up to like $30, and I had tripled my money. $30 is not a lot of money, but it was like, I started with 10, so I was like, I cashed out. I went back up to my room, and I was done. I was happy with that.
I figured
I had
cashed out, went to the bar and drink a few free drinks.
I had a business meeting in Reno one time, and I got there and I was staying at the Gold Nugget, and I got there and they had my room reservation screwed up. Boy, was I pissed off. I was going to be there for 4 days. 4 nights, 5 days. And I was all pissed off. And they said, well, try to work something out. Come back and check with us in about an hour. I said, oh, fine. I walked out on their casino floor and I'm wandering around. And here's this big triple-decker machine. And I sat down and I looked at it. Well, it costs you $1 to play each of those 3 levels. So it's $3 is max bet. I dug in my pocket, and I had $3 worth of quarters in my pocket. I dropped them in that machine, hit the spin on it, and just sat back. All of a sudden, the bottom tier lights up, the second tier lights up, third tier lights up, and bells and whistles are going off, and I'm going, say what? And they come over. I didn't even know what the hell I won. And here comes one of the casino employees over and says, sir, I'll stand here till security gets here and we'll get you squared away to give you your payout. I said, can you tell me what I just won? He goes, well, you're pretty lucky today, $1,625.
Nice.
On 3
They
bucks.
cashed they give me my $1,625 and I give the security guy and that employee each $20. And I walked right up to that hotel desk and I said, and I flopped that $1,600 on the desk. I said, do you have my room or am I going somewhere else?
Huh.
Oh, we have your room. Right away. And I never spent another dime in their casino for that week I was there.
Yep.
But
All their money.
that was a cost-free trip for me. But a lot of times that's when you hit the bigger ones. They're very random. And you'll get on a machine that's ready to pop, not realize there's no way for you to realize unless you're monitoring that machine for a long period of time. And a lot of people don't understand the workings of a casino. People say, oh, they got their machines turned up real tight. No, they don't. Oh, that casino's got them turned down real loose. No, they don't. It's federally and state regulated.
Yeah.
They have to pay out a specific amount.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean the machine you're on is going to be given that payout, though. It might be the machine down at the end of the row.
Yeah.
It's a percentage of payout for the whole house, not per machine. That's why people get this misconception. Oh, their machines are so tight. No, you were on a machine that just wasn't going through their algorithm to pay out.
Yeah.
It's a machine across the house that's going to hit a big jackpot and it's going to give the house their 88% because maybe they're maxing out. The federal, the max any casino can take is 88%.
Yeah.
But the states can regulate that, like in Vegas, they can regulate that, and they have. They've gone as low as 80% in Vegas, that the house can only keep 80%. 20% of what goes on those machines has to come back out to the players. So, but yeah, it's still geared for the house to make money. Sure. The only place the house doesn't make money is those damn blackjack tables. That, like Phil was talking, you get good blackjack players on the table, the house loses its ass.
Yep.
That's the house. Blackjack, the reasoning in blackjack, it's a marketing thing. What happens? Husband and wife, not in Phil's case, but in most cases, husband and wife walk in the casino. What happens? They go up to the cage, and husband says, "Yeah, give me $40 worth of quarters." They give him $40 worth of quarters, and he hands them to the wife and says, "Have fun," and off she goes to the slot machines.
Mm-hmm.
They make money off those slot machines. What's he do? He goes over to the blackjack table and slaps a 20 on the table and says, "Chip me up, I want to play." Mm-hmm. And he'll sit there and play at that blackjack table as long as Mama leaves him alone and she's on them slot machines. And she keeps running back and saying, "I need another $40 worth of quarters." Okay. It's the only reason the house has blackjack is to keep, and I know it sounds sexist, but it's a fact. They've measured it. It's to keep the women on the floor playing and give the old man something to do other than hound his wife. Let's go. You spent enough. Let's go. No, if he's enjoying a beer at the blackjack table, his wife's free to spend all she wants over there on the slot machines. Yeah.
Right.
We talked about that in marketing sessions constantly when I worked with the gaming side of things with the tribes. Yeah.
Hey guys, I hate to do this.
No, sir.
Oh, you do not.
I'm wrapping this up.
Alrighty.
So everyone out in the chat, thanks
Love
for being
you,
here,
Bill.
man. I always appreciate people in the chat showing up. We got 21 people out there. It's a bad time to hang it up, but someone's got to go to work tomorrow, and that's this guy. So Sam, Sty, Chadio, thanks for coming and hanging out with me tonight, guys. Appreciate you guys. Love you, and keep it spicy.
Spicy.
Cheers.
See ya.
Bye bye.